All right, here's a few little strum patterns that I'm going to show you. So as far as the chord parts, you can get chord books even if you go on the internet. And if you have a song, a lot of times they'll have the chords for it, and then you can just find the chords. So I probably won't go too much in depth on chord structure, but for the strumming pattern, like if you're using a pick, you normally want to hold it like, I'm gonna come closer. Okay, here's how I hold the pick. Okay, you see that? Okay, so that's how you want to hold it. And then when you're strumming, a few pick techniques. The harder that you hold the pick, the louder that it's going to strum. And then the softer that you hold it, it's going to be real gentle. So if you put pressure on it, here's what's going to happen. Here's me putting a lot of pressure. I'm not really strumming that hard, but I'm just putting pressure on the pick. Now, as opposed to if I just put a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to strum the same way, but it's just the pressure in here. So it makes it a lot more lighter, and you can get dynamics with that. Now, one thing that I do for me when I'm playing is I'll hold the pick and I'll play, and then there's times where I want to just use my fingers. So in order to do that, I call this the pick and slide. So what I'm doing is with this hand, here's what my hand's doing. I'm sliding it all the way to here. And now I got 3 fingers. So these 3 fingers can play. And when I want to go back to the pick, all I do is I get my thumb and slide it. So here's in fast motion. So I'm going to go from a strum to the finger picking. And here's the switch. So that's a fun little technique. If you don't have a pick, then that's cool too. You can just use your fingers, and you can still incorporate that palm technique that I showed you about. And then we want to open it up. But positioning wise, when we're holding chords, we don't want our thumb to go up like this. A lot of times I'll use the thumb as like the bass chord, so I'll be up here, but other than that, my thumb will be over here. So you want to picture as if you're holding like a baseball or something over here. And then on your right side, you want to rest your hand over here. And if you wanted to play a little softer, then you go more towards the frets here. So if I wanted to break it down and go a little softer, then I can move it back over here, make it a little louder. Yeah. And depending on the song, there are different strum patterns. So you just kind of take it song by song and see what kind of strum patterns there are. One more thing that I want to just show you is how I guess it goes along with chord structures, but how you can get different kinds of chords, even if you're just playing a simple chord. So say I'm playing in G, and we're doing Mighty to Save. Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. We know that all those notes that I just sang can be in those chords. So a good thing to practice for guitar is don't sing it, but try to play the melody on your guitar, because you already know the melody in your head. Try to play it on your guitar while playing the chords. So we're going to go like this. So Savior, but I'm not going to sing it. So G, D, and then C, but so you want to always try to keep the melody on the top. And what that's going to do is it's going to make you have to learn new ways of playing the chords, even if that means we're going to go higher over here. So we got the bridge part. Shine your light and let the whole world sing. We're gonna go C, G, and so what that's doing is it's helping your memory of where the notes are on the fretboard. So just try that, play around with it. So the takeaway from this section is play chords. Don't sing it. I mean, you can sing it, but when you're practicing guitar, try to play the melody on your guitar while strumming the chords. And that's going to take a little bit of practice. And also with the pick, once again, you hold it like this. And then when you want a finger pick, you just slide it, slide, and hold it. Now you got 3 fingers. And when you want to go back, you just slide it. Thank you guys. Have fun.